can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when I tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Beat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP,
Yo,
make the switch unanimous. Hit dials, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I copy, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh there with the hands. Thought they could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. There's no need in keeping it low-key. I can cover the D like a turkey, or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the Jets, the coach will regret even letting them stay in the game. Team around took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, move, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. They're gonna blitz.
Oh, there's no tunnel at all through this. No, I heard little man talk ever since we hit the ready thing. I heard him talking and shit. There was no laps. Yeah.
We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few minutes ago, the hometown Jets were introduced to this sellout crowd, and it's a roar that could be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set to go as their Jets will match up with the Cleveland Browns. Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Set, 180, 53 for Mike. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare. Up left.
Mayfield on first down. Caught left side, it's Beckham. The 30, past the 20, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 84 yards, and the Browns have taken the early lead. Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say they'd get tested on play number 1. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots, but that, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
Joseph now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 18.
Let's go, B, let's go. Hey, let's get this. Motion, motion, motion. Young lady. Mike, 53. 53, Mike. I'm trying to collect.
To throw is Darnold. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Anunwa, the intended target. But it's going to be second down.
Oh, my God.
Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Darnold. Caught on the right side by Jones. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Come to my work.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
At their 49-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Darnold now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. He was looking for Anunwa there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll run it with Bell. They won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. And Adam Gase having a belief in his guys. They're going for it.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed.
That guy's holding me from getting the second chance of the ball.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete.
Fucking bastards.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4
I mean, as far as running compared to last year's game, I mean, you bump into guys and you would have been stopped. But yeah, he's going forward.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And this is
Oh, my God.
Cleveland.
Oh, my God.
Beckham.
Oh, my God.
Touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
Bitch.
They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already.
Shut
On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The New York set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Watch the motion, watch the motion.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
God damn.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that,
it
tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field.
Technique.
Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw, Darnold. And he's got a moonwalk. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 30 yards there, and of course the first down as well. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now they'll try the sweep with Bell. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
First red zone opportunity now for the Jets. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17.
57's the mic. 57's the mic.
I got it.
Darnold. Looking in zone,
Man, he throwing that shit away. God damn.
Well,
you got 600 niggas on that side. God damn.
Time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Squish, double.
Mike, 53.
2nd and 10. There's one that's intercepted.
My
Picked
God.
off down near the 5. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line. And that's where the return
Shit,
stops.
did he need to
So
kill
more
one
problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 11. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And all the way down to the 35. A big play that time out of Chubb. 53 yards. Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today. A guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the right place so there were no creases?
They missed their fits, didn't they?
Yeah, there was no fit there. The only fit was at the end when he threw his headset down after that big run.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run again on 1st down.
Nice one,
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. Moving backwards on 1st down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
Now on 2nd and 16. Mayfield to the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. A 1st down throw from Mayfield.
Yeah, come on.
Fit that
Come
football
on,
in.
guys.
It's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Watch the screen. Showing up. Showing up.
And Mayfield just getting the play off.
On it, baby.
And
On it,
this is
baby.
caught for a
Oh,
blast. Touchdown
shit.
by Landry.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me?
25 yards
Are you
for the
fucking
touchdown.
kidding me?
And the
What kind
Browns
of
add
shit
on to
is
their
that?
lead. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there.
Oh,
He got
man.
it done.
And he looked like he actually helped him a little bit right there. He's holding him and shit. You're like, okay.
Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Extra point up and through. And it's now 21-0. Joseph now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
New York set to take the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Darnold on first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
First down. First and 10 at the 42.
They'll run on first down. Bell.
God damn it, Bell,
Stopped
baby.
at the
He's a hard
35,
runner.
but
I
not
love
before
him.
he picks up
I
7
love him.
yards.
Shit.
But no matter
Come on,
how
Bell.
they phrase
Come on,
it,
baby.
staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Darnold completes it. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive.
Yeah.
That is caught
Yeah.
by Anderson for a
Right
Jets
there,
touchdown.
baby. Right there.
Robbie Anderson, 26 yards. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A good first down call as the screenplay gets them 9. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
But the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Each team has its own terminology. Some people call it jumbo, some call it monster, some call it king. But it doesn't really matter. They brought in the big lumber to pick up that first down.
Yeah, you think about goal line defense with the goal line offense that time getting it done. Now he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. From the 41, Mayfield. It's caught by OBJ. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. He was trying to go back to Beckham there. And it's second down.
Check. Watch 54. Watch the run. Pistol. This side, baby. That's baby side. Mike's 50.
Now Mayfield.
Yeah. Oh, come on. What the fuck?
Yeah, maybe
what the
fuck? There. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
Man. And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
You better be afraid of me.
And again, it's Mayfield. Now Mayfield lost the football.
So look at this bullshit. This is so bullshit. Nobody can move for the fucking ball. Look at this.
So we've hit intermission.
Look at this.
Halftime.
51 is just standing. God, I have to get 4 seconds over there. Come on.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Yeah. What the fuck? Did somebody nudge him?
We're ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. They gonna need some therapy after this.
Here's Darnold. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards that time.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
What's that? 53 is the mic. Now watch one.
They're going to look to throw. The try. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they topped 30.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And Darnold, he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He couldn't hook up with a Nunwa that time, and it's 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. This is Bell. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run.
Bell, they can't handle Bell.
Do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. A shotgun snap for Darnold. And
wow.
This is
look at this bitch, man.
Picked off by Morgan Burnett.
Oh, my
and
God.
A big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 20.
Quit talking about it and bring it.
They begin this drive with Chubb. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Oh, my God.
Odell Beckham Jr. And all the way in.
Interception and got up with nothing.
Odell Beckham, 81 yards. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Well, it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Here we go, son. 53, Mike. Here we go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Hauled in by Anderson, left side. A gain of 6 there on first.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. Now it's Darnold. That's complete to Trenton Cannon, the running back. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, it's Darnold. Got an open man. It's a noon one. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Darnold now to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. A first down throw, Darnold.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Looking to throw again on second down.
Oh, yeah.
End zone. Touchdown, Jets. From 19 yards away. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And a man out of the backfield gets in for the score. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Slam. Regular. SOS.
Handoff comes to Chubb. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. And now Mayfield on the bootleg.
Yeah. Oh, come on. What is this? That time I hit buttons and shit, man. I hit buttons. Look at this fucking
3 yards the pickup there. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
180. 57. Hey, alert 33. Check. Crunch.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield.
Nice.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Quentin Williams never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. On 3rd down, Johnson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Here's Britton Colquitt now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Jones on the return. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Darnold from the gun. That's complete. It's Bell. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They're giving those short little routes. Tackled him in bounds, too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Yeah, but you didn't intercept it, bitch. You didn't intercept it. Shut up. Shut up. Oh, my God.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10. Following the interception, Mayfield. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was looking for Landry that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. A give. This is Chubb. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Play fake. Mayfield. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Mike, 53. Hey, echo. Defense wins championships, man. Real. Under crunch.
Mayfield to throw for it on fourth. And open man, he completes it to Callaway. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth.
25, check 25. Watch the safety creep. King. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
No, it was not. No, well, I actually pulled my guy.
Running play coming here, second and 11. Well, the lead late in the fourth, but Mayfield's going to throw it. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
This quarterback now 12 of 16 thus far. It's first and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a second down. To throw again on second down. Mayfield to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was Baker Mayfield who led the way. The #1 pick in 2018. He showed why he was so coveted.
And it was interesting because you remember headed into the draft in 2018, the projections on where Baker Mayfield was going to go, it varied. But rarely did anyone suggest he would go #1 overall. And he did. Showed exactly why. It's not just how he plays. It's not just his arm and his vision. It's the leadership. It's the toughness, it's the moxie that he exhibits, and his teammates just feed off of it.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say good night, everybody.